Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to my class. I hope you all are okay and well in this pandemic situation. This is Mahim Sultana, Assistant Teacher English, Government Laboratory High School, Rajshahi. I am with you in your English second paper class of class 6. Now, my dear students, look at the picture. What can you see in the picture? These are parts of human body parts. So, eye, ear, teeth, nose, hand, leg, these all are parts of a body, and when these parts are connected all together, then it is called a human body. Okay. Now another picture for your better understanding. These are some parts of a house. You can see the parts, that is door, roof, window, chimney. And when all these parts are connected all together, then a house is built or made. When these all parts are joined, then a house is made, or we can call it a house. Otherwise, we can call all these parts only a part, that is door or window, etc., etc. So, my dear lovely learners, I hope you can guess what we are going to read today. Our today's lesson, parts of speech. Parts of speech. Now, we can take a look on our English second paper book. This is your English second paper book, and come to page number 1. This is, you can see, I hope I am clear to you. I hope you can see the screen clearly. So, what I am telling, that is, each word in a sentence is a part of speech. Each word in a sentence is a part of speech. That is, in a sentence there are several parts, and when we connect all the parts all together, then it is made a speech. A speech is made then. And now you have to know how many parts of a speech. There are 8 parts in English. There are 8 parts of speech in English. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So, these are the parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Now we are going to discuss about the parts of speech, that is noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Because before going into parts of speech elaborately, we have to know the definition of all the parts. So now we are going to learn about the definition of all the parts of speech. You can see that I have written on the screen noun. So now we are going to know about the definition of noun. What is noun? The name of anything is called noun. The name of anything, that can be the name of a man, the name of a place, the name of a flower or animal or anything. So the name of anything is called noun, such as Dhaka, Rajshahi, Rohim, Korim, cow, boy, rose, marigold, etc. The next one is pronoun. The word which can be used instead of noun. The word which can be used instead of noun is called pronoun. That is, the word which is used in the place of noun is called pronoun, such as he, she, it, they, etc. The next one is adjective. The word that expresses the condition of noun or pronoun is called adjective, such as good, bad, big, small, etc. Verb. Doing something is called verb. You know, it is very easy that doing something or doing anything is called verb, such as read, walk, run, etc. Next one is adverb. The word that modify the verb or adjective or adverb is called adverb, such as quickly, slowly, twice, here, etc. Then preposition. The word which sits before noun or pronoun and connects the noun or pronoun with the other part of a sentence is called preposition. This is also called the relating or connecting word. Preposition is also called relating or connecting word because it relates or connects word, such as in, on, by, for, etc. Then conjunction. What is the definition of conjunction, or what is conjunction? The word which is used to connect two words or sentence is called conjunction. So conjunction is also called relating word, such as and, but, or, etc. And the last one is interjection. The word which is used to express any feelings, sorrow or happiness in a sentence. Okay, any feelings of sorrow or happiness in a sentence is called interjection, such as alas, hurrah, bravo, etc. So, dear students, in our today's class, we learn about the parts of speech, and I have tried to give you the primary conception about parts of speech. I hope you understood, and just practice and memorize all the parts of speech at home. This is your homework for today. Practice and memorize all the definitions of parts of speech. And in our next class, we will also learn about parts of speech and about any parts of speech like noun or pronoun or adjective elaborately. So these are all for today. Thanks to all. Stay good, stay fine, stay at home, maintain the rules of health, maintain social distance in this pandemic situation. Thanks to all. Thanks for today.